Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacino. So Ethereum finally broke out of its congestion, going through our 1151 level. You can see it pretty much stopped on our cluster zone and then accelerated forward, then stopping dead on the close with the 0.625 Gann retracement at 1178, then hitting to the next level, 1260 Gann level. So, and those Gann levels, just so you know, were from the all-time highs going back to the lows. And remember how it tends to move between levels, like during the sell-off, it, went down to this 25, then went back up to 37.5, then back to the 5, then back to 37.5, then back to the 5, then to 6.25, then to the 0.75. That's why we like the Gann levels. They provide really nice harmonics, and we've proven them out that they're better than fib levels. So, but if you want to use the Fibonacci levels like the 61.8 instead of 62.5, go right ahead. It's just something we've researched in over 50 years of trading experience and found that these levels work slightly better. So now we can do, let me remove these old mini boxes before the breakout. Now we can do another projection from the move that started this big explosive move up. So from the lows on the 26th, up to this most recent high before the pullback, and on, if we get back above this 1260 level, we'll be watching for 1300 and then 1335 to 1342. Really nice cluster area right in here. We could pull back a bit more. I mean, right now this 1178 is coming in with the top of the rotation zone, so if we pull back more, that's going to be a really nice area. And slightly below that, if we return to the key breakout level, which is around 1145 to 1150, that puts us right in the middle of the rotation zone. Any of those moves with the rotation back up are really good ways to look on getting in a rotation move for the higher price swings. Let's check in on the daily, see how this looks. So you see now we're clearly above the rotation zone, 8 just hanging out below today's lows, and you can see where those moves fall. And also this is a really nice extended clear path with an eventual target up to about 1380. That's another key level we'll be watching for. Let me mark that off right here. This 1380 level right there will be very, very key on this move up after we get through the 1342. If it does pull back, again, we have the first major level support on the daily now comes in about 1100. Just keep that in mind. Switching over to Monero. Monero finally broke out of this really sloppy horizontal channel. That's why we're not using the horizontal channel targets. It was a little too sloppy for it. Your first major target for the horizontal channel is up at right around this 343 level though. And then the next major level you'll want to watch for an extended move higher is then 350, 349 to 350, and then about 355 to 356. Now, we just did a Gann projection from these lows back on the 23rd to, that's slightly off. It should be to that. Where's the right one? Don't know why that moved back. Probably because I was playing with the horizontal channel box. Okay, so these next Gann projections gave up 334 and then 340. You see how there was a dead stop, 334, pulling back to key 50% Gann level and the rising 8. Moving up, then hitting the next level, the 340.33, pulling back again, just missing the key Gann 343. This is showing a bit of weakness now, so watch for the support. We got the 50 period exponential moving average and this little mini Gann cluster coming in about 327 to 326. So that's going to be very key. If it does break through there, we really don't want to see a close below 323 again, because that would mean we broke out and then we couldn't sustain the breakout. We did hit some of these key levels for at least moving up stops or taking partial profits, but if it falls back below the rotation zone, all of this prior resistance is now support. So it should be able to find support here. If it doesn't, it means a new round of weakness is coming in Monero, and it can't sustain its breakout. So that's what we're watching for. Let's check in on the daily chart. So also, look at that 340 level, top of the rotation zone, now backing off. So it can't get out beyond the top of that rotation zone just yet. Now, it's hit it once, it's already softened it. So if it goes back up to those levels and then gets through, that is a strong sign. Let's go back to the 4 hour and update the next key levels. So now The next things we're watching for, I can show you exactly what we're doing, is we're going to these most recent highs from the move that started it. So this move started it on the January 26th up to the most recent highs before this pullback. And that gives us that 347 to 349 is going to be very key. We got that mini cluster in here. Let me just mark that off. This is the end of the clear path move. You see we had consolidation. That's the end of a clear path move. And then it's interesting because the flat 200, 354, and the next level up 350, 362. So that's going to be another key level if we can catch on the rotation zone and push back up. So that's what we're watching for on Monero and what we've been doing on Ethereum, and we will talk to everyone soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.